Video games, video games. I like to collect video games. Video games, video games. I like to collect video games.
Yo, welcome back. I'm James with PlayStation Ain't Dead, back with another rare and collectibles PS5 video. Episode 4 in the series, so if you haven't checked out the last 3, I'll leave a playlist up top here to make sure you catch up on everything and you're caught up on everything. If you haven't seen these videos before, they're just my I guess doing some research, speculation, things that I've seen maybe not pop up as much, things that I might think that are a little bit more rare and harder to find either right now or that can be later down the road. So just if you see these games out, I would, especially if you can get them cheap, definitely pick them up, because like I said, some of these are already kind of high versus what they came out for with the retail, and some of these are, like I said, hard to find. So without further ado, we'll jump into 5 of them. And first up, we have Evil West. Now this was a Focus Entertainment game here. This is like a, you're in obviously the Wild West, but you're fighting like these monsters. You're this Wild West superhero that's killing. Obviously you see like the gun and the different like zombies, not zombies, but like creatures, things like that you fight. But it's pretty fun. Definitely one to probably check out if you can find this one. Evil West. Let me see. Last time I checked, so last time I checked, this was probably selling at roughly around 60 and up. At a point they were around 100. You can probably still find some around 60-ish, but you don't really see this game out in the wild anywhere at all. So definitely one to pick up if you do happen to find it. There is 2 covers of it. There's an alternate cover, which is this one here. This is the Focus Entertainment cover. It's a little bit different art style. So this, you get the retail release here, and then you have the Focus Entertainment cover there. But yeah, if you like Wild West, you like killing zombies, killing creatures, that like it reminds me of like, the graphics don't look like PS3 360 graphics, but it reminds me of gameplay. Kind of reminds me of like the Gears of War type of gameplay. But obviously set in the Wild West, so definitely check this one out, Evil West. Next one up is not really a game, it's a game DLC. This was the first one that came out in our life cycle, and it is Fortnite. This is the last laugh bundle. This one, like I said, I want to say it came out in maybe 2021, maybe 2022. But like I said, it was the first one of these Fortnite packs that they put out. They put out 4, I want to say now, but this one is, especially if you can find it sealed, it's roughly just over $100 right now. So there's no disc in this game. I mean, at one point these were going for, I think Walmart was clearancing these out for maybe $5-10, something like that, something crazy. Originally this was like, I think, $30 DLC pack, and it came with let's see, it comes with, obviously you get the Joker bundle, some skins, some coins, but yeah, if you find this one out sealed, or if you don't, not even sealed, if you've had the code that's still intact, that still works, it's definitely worth some money. So if you see that out there, grab it, especially if you can get them on the cheap. Next one, we got Trepang 2. I really didn't play the first one. Cover definitely intrigued me to kind of jump in this right away. But this is kind of like thinking like the Fear type of games back in the day. This definitely kind of reminds me of that. You find out you're in this kind of like prison system, and then you kind of escape, and then you find out you have these powers that you can kind of control things with. So definitely a pretty fun game. Not the best as far as like graphically how it looks, but it is a pretty fun game to kind of jump into. Cool, kind of explosive story campaign. But yeah, Trey Pang 2. If you're a fan of the Fear games, you'll probably want to jump into this one. This is another one that you're not going to see too much in. So last sold on Trey Pang 2 eBay. I mean, roughly. I mean, I'm talking ESRB. One sold for 83, and one sold for 130. Best offer accepted. Somebody bought it. They had 250. 250, and then they accepted the best offer. But yeah, if you can find this one, the ESRB version of it, and that's what I'm talking about with all these games, is the ESRB version of these games. Grab it. Trey Pang 2, fun. Team 17, Fireshine games. Pretty decent game, especially if you like Fear. So, a VR game. This is Star Wars, the Enhanced Edition. Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, Enhanced Edition. Perp Games is like the leader of these VR games, but this is one that you don't see often. This is going over for like $100 right now on the Bay. So if obviously this is going to intrigue to a lot of people. Obviously, Blueprint, Star Wars fans, VR fans, all that stuff. So you do need a VR to play this one, but the ESRB version of this one is well over $100. And VR games, if you're collecting for PS5, VR games are probably going to be a lot more scarce, just because not many people have VR. It's not going to appeal to everybody, so they're probably not going to pump out too many copies of these games. So that's probably another reason why this is going up pretty expensive. But I think at retail this was probably like a $30, maybe $40 game. It's over $100. So if you definitely see this one out there, grab it. Even if you don't have a VR, it's something to maybe have in your collection. Get us trade bait, sell it off later to provide something else in your collection. But yeah, Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition. So Star Wars has been around forever, since the 70s. And then obviously the new editions of that stuff that's on Disney Plus. So a lot of like shows and spinoffs. So people new and old are appealing to Star Wars now. So grab it. And then last but not least, we got 5 games today. We got Scorn Deluxe Edition. It comes, this is sealed, so it comes in like a kind of a saran wrap packaging. So if you get this, if you get it, buy it, secondhand or whatever, and you see this kind of like saran wrap, plastic wrap on it, that's how it came originally retailed too. But this comes with the Steelbook. Deluxe Edition comes with digital art and original soundtrack. You can kind of see that on the back there. But yeah, Scorn, first-person horror game. I don't think it did the best as far as people liking it, but it's just like the atmosphere of the game. I want to say this originally came out for Xbox originally, and then came over to PS5 a couple years later. And there's only been one copy of it. I haven't seen a standard edition. I've only seen the deluxe edition with the steelbook, but this one has jumped over, roughly around $100 and up too. So, and again, if you don't watch the podcast, watch the podcast on Saturdays. What we do, me, Will, and Sean, we don't do it every week, but we do a lot of. It's a segment we call Rarity Report, and a lot of these games I've said for weeks, if not months ago, to kind of pick these up. So people are just kind of now finding out about some of these games. So if you want a head start before these videos come out, check out the podcast. So a little shameless plug there. But yeah, Scorn Deluxe Edition. Obviously, if it's going to be horror games, for the longest time have done really well, especially scarce ones. As far as price wise, are harder to get. People love it. People like to collect for them, but don't like to play them. People love, obviously, movies, so the genre of the horror is out there for everybody. So, but yeah, Scorn. If you see this one out there, I know I've seen a lot of people lately been seeing it at like GameStop, picking them up. New or used, grab it. I doubt they'll have another copy or another run for this one. If they do, it might not be the deluxe edition. It might just be a standard case one without the slipcover too. So, but yeah, that is Scorn Deluxe Edition. That is it for my rare and collectible PS5 video, episode 4. Thanks for tuning in. I'm James with PlayStation Ain't Dead. We'll pump out another 5 out here, maybe in a couple months. We'll see how things are going, see what's changed. Definitely check out the last 3 videos. Like I said, I'll leave a playlist up again to check those out, just in case you missed some of the other ones that I post out. And typically I don't do like the limited run type of games or limited company ones. I think maybe in a video or 2 ago I did maybe 1 limited run, but a lot of these are going to be retail stuff, so stuff to kind of look out for. PS5, we're going into year 4 now, so a lot of speculation with PS5 Pro, things like that. So by now everybody should have, if they want one, a PS5. So it's not like it was when it first came out and nobody could get one. So get into collecting. There's a lot of deals going on. This might possibly be the last physical generation for PS5. We never know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm James with PlayStation Ain't Dead. Peace.